What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and we're just, dissecting all of the information we got last night. And I'm really glad that so many of you, I think we were about 10,000 people on yesterday's live stream. I predict we will also be live streaming this afternoon again, as it looks like Matt Taibbi may have some Twitter files to share today. Thank you. If you haven't yet, just click that red subscribe button down below and you make sure your notifications are on so that you get notified when we go live later, or follow me on Locals, thequartering.locals.com. I always send out a notification from that. Now, Andy No, if you're not following him on Twitter, it's Mr. Andy No, NGO, revealed some very, very interesting stuff about some former intelligence people who not only worked at Twitter, which is less surprising, but moments after Andy tweeted out that this person worked there, they suddenly deleted their LinkedIn profile. Not exactly the way you would think somebody who is above board would act. Then this person's boss chimed in and tried to do damage control. Like, it's so crazy. It's like we're in a movie. Like, seriously, you have to see it to believe it. And fortunately, thanks, Andy. By the way, if you're not following Andy, definitely follow him. Good dude. Shout out, by the way, we're getting some updated pictures of our gift boxes. Promo code The Quartering will save you. We've got all our pictures of the actual box and some of the products you get in. We've got a couple. We're missing a couple that will get done today. Christmas is coming. Our holiday gift boxes can be a great gift for a family, a loved one, or a coworker. We have 15 plus different coffee flavors and regular coffees, of course, for you to try. 4 cocos and a dozen organic teas. We have K-Cups. We have dark chocolate covered espresso beans. Just check out the reviews. That's all I could ask. We've got a new wave of reviews. We've got 2,850 reviews on the site. By the way, if you're a customer, please do take a picture of your product or a video and leave a review. Like, they're so helpful because then I can just point to the reviews. Anyway, American made, owned by me. And appreciate your support. Exclusive. Barry doesn't name too many names, but the head of Twitter's strategic response team, when secret actions were taken to stifle conservative accounts, happened under someone named Jeff Carlton, who worked for both the CIA and the FBI. He just deleted his LinkedIn, but I have an archive. Here you have Jeff C. That's normal on by the way, that's totally normal on LinkedIn to not have your actual last name. That doesn't look weird at all. You see senior manager at Twitter, Marine veteran, former intelligence officer, transitioned to managing high profile content moderation and customer support escalations in social media trust and safety. Head of Twitter's strategic response team. Isn't that interesting? You see, the group, this goes back to point 12 that Barry released. The group that decided whether to limit the reach of certain users was called the Strategic Response Team. This former CIA and FBI guy was the head of that department, according to his LinkedIn, a fact that he deleted when it was exposed. Why would somebody do that, do you think? Why do you think someone might do that? Think they're hiding something? Now, we, of course, know there's more to this, but of course we know, Twitter, there's this article from, this summer. Twitter is hiring an alarming number of FBI agents. San Francisco. Twitter has been in a recruitment drive of late, hiring a host of former feds and spies. Studying a number of employment and recruitment websites, Mint Press has ascertained that the social media giant in recent years recruited dozens of individuals from national security state to work in the fields of security, trust, and safety. Now, if you've seen some of our intelligence community, you know that it seems to have one side of the political aisle that it favored. I'm just a sweet summer Midwestern child. I really had no idea. I'm just being honest because, I'm always honest with you all. Like, remember when James Comey, I knew that, people said things about the CIA being naughty and stuff like that. Like, it was weird to see IRL where like James Comey was like, openly politically aligned. You think, aren't you supposed to be working for the American people, not like suffering from Trump derangement syndrome? But like that was a real eye opener for me. And it's okay if people might make fun of me for being a rube or whatever, but I'm just being honest. Chief among these is Federal Bureau of Investigations. The FBI is generally known for its domestic security and intelligence force. However, it has recently expanded to remit into cyberspace. The FBI's investigative authority is the broadcast of all federal law enforcement agencies. Back in 2019, Dawn Burton, the former director of Washington operations for Lockheed Martin, was poached from her job as a senior innovation advisor, that's a fake title, to the director at the FBI to become senior director strategy and operations legal public policy of trust and safety at Twitter. The following year, Karen Walsh went straight from 21 years at the Bureau to become the Director of Corporate Resilience at the Silicon Valley. These titles sound made up. It's like they just, you work for the FBI, you have intelligence information, we'll just make up a title for you. Now, obviously, I can't know that for a fact, but they just sound that way in my ear, Twitter's Deputy General Counsel and Vice President, former Jim Baker, also spent 4 years at the FBI and is at Twitter. Meanwhile, Mark Jurowski ended his 21-year posting as a supervisory special agent in the Bay Area to take up a position, you guessed it, at Twitter. Rising to become Director of Corporate Security and Risk, Douglas Turner spent 14 years as Senior Special Agent and SWAT team leader before being recruited to serve in Twitter's corporate and executive security services. Well, that actually makes sense. Previously, Turner had also spent 7 years as Secret Service Special Agent with the Department of Homeland Security. When asked for comment by Mint Press, former FBI agent and whistleblower Colleen Rowley said that she was not surprised at all to see FBI agents now working for the very tech companies the agency polices, stating that there now exists a revolving door between the FBI and areas they are trying to regulate. This created a serious conflict of interest in her mind, as many agents have one eye on post-retirement jobs. The truth is that at the FBI, 50% of all normal conversations that people had were about how you're going to make money after retirement. Seems like we should probably pay our FBI agents a little more money. Just keep them in the job instead of going to work for social media. So Andy No's thread continues. Head of Twitter's strategic response team, Jeff Carlton, who worked for the CIA and FBI, deleted his LinkedIn quickly in response to the Twitter files. Before deleting, he changed his name to an alias to make him harder to find. I have an archive. Jeff Carlton worked for both the CIA and FBI, authored dozens of official reports, some of which were read by President Barack Obama, the ex-intelligence operative who was part of Twitter team behind secret efforts to stifle conservatives. In May 2021, Jeff Carlton left official service to become a senior program manager at Twitter, responsible for dealing with the company's, quote, highest profile trust and safety escalations. Interesting stuff, isn't it? Pretty interesting stuff, isn't it? Clarification. Jeff Carlton became the head of Twitter's strategic response team in November 2022, a role he inherited after working with the team since May of 2021, according to his newly deleted LinkedIn. And here's where things get a little interesting. He's not ex-intelligence, he's current intelligence. That's what a lot of people are saying. Like, this is excellent reporting by Andy No, and it gets even spicier. In the thread, there is a report that, hold on, there is, I hope they didn't delete their tweet. I took a screenshot though. Oh God, why do I have to see that person's picture all the time? There is somebody here. This man currently heads his team and was involved with it under different since May 2021. We got that one. Here this Ella Irwin person chimes in. This is actually false. I would recommend checking information like this before posting. Jeff stepped into his role as a part of Twitter 2.0. To which Andy replies, do you have a connection to ex-CIA and FBI intelligence operative Jeff Carlton or Twitter? The LinkedIn profile he has tried to scrub says he's been doing work for Twitter's strategic response team since May of 2021. She replies, yes, Jeff works for me, which is why I can correct this information. He's been at Twitter since 2021, but working in a different role. He's recently stepped into his new role as part of Twitter 2.0 and has been integral in helping us drive transparency and fairness. If he's integral to driving transparency, why did he switch his LinkedIn name to an alias as Barry Weiss detailed his team's role in the suppression of conservatives, and then deleted his account altogether so no one could see his work history on the strategic response team? I mean, this dude is glowing off the charts. Andy, no, excellent reporting, dude. I even texted him last night when I saw this. I was like, hell yeah, Andy. He's like, are you going to cover it? I said, yeah. So if you follow Andy, or if you're following him on Twitter after this, let him know I sent you. And speaking of gifts, it's Christmas time. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. We've got the Pokemon Advent Calendar. Let's see what we got for the 9th. I believe, right here. Oh, Pikachu. Pika. That is a very bad Pikachu. I remember, oh, Pikachu. Look at him. What a little bean. He's playing in a snowbank. Wait, let's see. There he is. Yay! That makes me happy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it and you subscribe down below. And make sure you turn your notifications on, because later we'll almost certainly be doing another live stream as more Twitter files drop. Whew! What a day.